All right, it is the 1st of August. Welcome to Trending News here on Lookuptv. It is always an honor and a pleasure to bring you up to date with the news making headlines across the country. My name is Brian Amuai, and let's get started. President William RUTO on Tuesday morning witnessed the signing of performance contracts for state officers, including cabinet secretaries and their principal assistants. Now, the head of state urged the cabinet secretaries to ensure proper service delivery in their respective dockets, noting that the contracts are aimed at enhancing the linkage between performance contracts and key performance indicators contained in the program-based budget under the implementation by ministries, departments, and agencies.
Performance contracting in the government of Kenya is now in its 20th year of continuous implementation, and over that time, the performance contracts have evolved into a robust tool employed by government for measuring the performance of ministries, departments, and agencies in serving the people of Kenya. I don't know whether it is because these performance contracts have been going on for 20 years that many people maybe mistakenly think that it is a ritual. And that is why people resort to the old incompetent excuses that there was traffic, for them not to be in the most important public function. We have a job because we have a contract. If you cannot keep time with your employer, you have basically dismissed yourself. I mean, it's just as simple as that. So, for those who came late, who are members of the executive, I will be expecting a written explanation, and it should not include matters of traffic on why they do not take these performance contracts seriously. Because if you do not take this performance contracting seriously, it means we do not take the contract with the people of Kenya on performance seriously. And that can be a very serious indictment on anybody. The performance contracts framework has also been critical in enabling government identify, collect, collate, and analyze vital information connected with the performance of public agencies. The overall result of this is that government decision-making has become increasingly evidence-based, and public officers have become increasingly aware of their accountability for actions and omissions, achievements, and mistakes.
Now, the National Assembly Committee on Energy has today held a meeting with the independent power producers in the country regarding the inquiry on the escalating cost of electricity in the country after the return of the 16% VAT on fuel. Now, led by the chair of the committee, Vincent Musyoka, the members asserted that the country is not ready to purchase expensive power when there are companies that can provide cheaper power.
That is equivalent to the other sources at that particular time. That can make more sense than just having to keep affordable power on idle when we are buying expensive power because an agreement has been signed. There is really nowhere in the world that you can really have this kind of agreement. It is even better it is becoming even more affordable to look at the capacity charge of a standby generator, where then you only now take what you produce but with some extra capacity charge, than now having to buy a massive amount of power at a very expensive rate, when at that particular time there is more affordable power available. So these kind of agreements will, you can't survive in a business where everybody, in our region we say, where I come from, regardless, even if you get away with it, you get a lot of curses and you don't get to enjoy the money well. because so many people are cursing the arrangement.
I don't know how committed you are to also, in the part of the negotiation, how you're going to address take or pay. Take or pay. I think, Chair, especially when we have people who can sell to us at lower tariff, then we are told to take or pay at a higher tariff. I think that one is not working.
But like I said, it has to be a balance. And there is a way you can start thinking around the take or pay into some take or pay, the least equivalent. So that whenever there is no least equivalent, then you are just getting at the whole 16, like Turkana. When there is excess, then take less, not the same amount per kilowatt hour. Then you also end up now generating your money, but in a way that is also reasonable.
Now, 6 Chinese nationals, including 1 woman and 5 men, have appeared before Vihiga Court on various charges, including engaging in mining without a valid license in Kitigu area. Now, the 2 of the 6 were released on bail amounting to 1 million Kenya shillings each, or surety of the same amount. Now, the case will be mentioned on the 10th of this month, and the hearing is scheduled to start on the 25th of October.
Yes, they will remain in custody because of their immigration status. 2 Kenyan sureties of a bond of Kenya shillings 2 million each. They shall each deposit their passports in this court. They shall each be released on a cash bail of Kenya shillings 1 million. For order that the first, second, third, and fourth accused will remain in custody until the matter is determined. It therefore becomes difficult for the court to release suspects whose their migration status are in question. With offences relating on their immigration status, or rather on how they were able to get to the country, cannot be able to, they are released, they are likely to escape from the area of this court. Then we have Q Zianping. On the 25th of October, and there will be a mission on 10th of August of 2023.
All right, now Narok County has marked the first ever World Rangers Day with goodies lined up for them by Governor Patrick Ntutu's administration. Now, Ntutu revealed that he has improved welfare of the Rangers through issuance of new uniform, patrol vehicles, modern firearms, as well as improving infrastructure. The governor also promised to review the promotions of the Rangers to ensure that the right Rangers get promoted.
To mark the theme of World Rangers Day 2023, which is 30 by 30, whose aim is to effectively conserve and manage 30% of the planet's areas by 2030. This is also known as 30 by 30 target. Your Excellency, as the Narok County Rangers fraternity, we are not only celebrating the World Rangers Day, but we are also celebrating your dedicated efforts to reinstate back the fraternity that was on its knees back its former glory.
Guys have raised, and I want to say that I'm happy that since 2007, since we started celebrating the Rangers, this is the first time we are also celebrating here in Mara, and it has been noted in Kenya that here we are here today to celebrate the work that you have been doing. And for sure, some of the people don't understand the work that a ranger does, on a daily basis. waking up very early in the morning, around 4, sometime around 3 p.m. 3 a.m. to make sure that he make the guests or the tourism that we have in our facilities are well taken care of. Allow me at this juncture, on behalf of all of our rangers in Kenya, to congratulate you and wish you a good luck.
Now, residents of Laikipia County are happy lot after a well-wisher constructed a health clinic that will cut the cost of traveling and paying for medical services. Laikipia Deputy Governor Ruben Kamuri said the county targets to increase the health facilities from the current 92 to 115, adding that collaboration with such well-wishers will see the gap closed.
My name is Jess Danforth, and I'm the founder and executive director of the LEO Project. And the LEO Project was started 3 years ago in honor of my best friend who passed away. And we're focused on education and healthcare. We believe that equitable access to education and healthcare is a human right. So this is our most recent initiative. It started in honor of my friend Caitlin. Today is her birthday, actually. But we have partners, international partners, and we're going to be offering healthcare to the community. So this is outpatient to start, and soon we'll be expanding to inpatient. And our hope is to take this model, as well as all of our other projects throughout Nanyuki, and replicate them around the country.
Hii imeanzishwa na shirika linaitwa LEO Project. LEO Project ni shirika lilikuja huku miaka 3 ambayo imepita, na limekuwa likisaidia community sana masuala ya afya, masuala ya maji na masuala ya masomo. So hii ni mmoja tu ya zile projects wameanzisha. Wako na youth center iko pale ambayo inafunza vijana mambo ya kompyuta, na wako na activity ambayo tunafanya katika mashule 10 katika kwa community kujaribu kuhamasisha vijana, especially vijana, mambo ya masuala ya afya ya uzazi na pia mambo ya usafi, ndivyo waweze kuendeleza maisha yao vizuri na waweze kuendeleza masomo. Na ndio hata kuna hiyo center ya digital ambayo inasaidia vijana mambo ya kompyuta kujielewa zaidi na vile wanaweza tengeneza mali kutokana na biashara ambazo zinaendelezwa online.
All Laikipians should access healthcare within a span of 4 kilometers. 4 kilometers, kila mtu anaweza enda kwa hospitali, aweze kupata matibabu yake na ahudumiwe vizuri. Tukiwa hapa hivi Jua Kali, Segera Ward, hii community Katrina O'Hara clinic pale iko, ile hospitali inatukaribia ni Muramati. Ingine ambayo inatukaribia ni pale NTRH. Ukienda NTRH 12 kilometers. Hapa pengine ni kama 4 kilometers. The big agenda is we want to have at least 115 health centers. Currently we have 92 health centers. So ni kumaanisha there's a gap of like 30 clinics or so would wish to bring on board ndio tuweze kusaidia watu wetu.
Now, members of Ndimbithi Farmers Company in Naivasha have a reason to smile after the Environment and Lands Court reaffirmed their ownership of the 104 acres, or rather 1,004 acres of land after over 40 years. Now, it was, however, a major blow to the former politician in Moi's government, Benjamin Kipkulei, who has been claiming the land.
Waliomfanyia kazi walikuwa wazee, na akawapa shamba na pia akawapa stakabadhi ya shamba. Lakini mambo yalivyoendelea kuanzia miaka ya 80, wale walikuwa wameongoza walifanya geu na hao wanachama, na wakawapokonya shamba. Katika ile shamba ilipeanwa na Corvel ilikuwa 2500 ekari. Waliwapatia 1,500 na ekari 1,004 wakabaki nao, wakasema ni yao, na wakaanza kugawiwa ambao hawakuwa katika hii orodha ya walioachiwa shamba. Tulianza hii maneno ya shamba, tuliikuta bado ikiendelea, na nikaichukua kama mmoja wa wenyeji, na tumeweza kuifuata kotini, ambapo imesemekana kulingana na stakabadhi ambazo zililetwa mbele ya koti, na mmoja waliokuwa wakingangania hii shamba kwa jina Kipkulei, aliyekuwa pia mtu mkubwa sana serikalini, alisimama pamoja na hawa wazee na waliweza kila mtu kuleta stakabadhi zake, na ndipo koti likaweza kuamua na ikadhihirishwa ya kwamba kwa ukweli shamba 1004 lilikuwa la wazee waliojiita Ndevethi, na Kip Kulei hana haki yoyote, hana stakabadhi yoyote kwa sababu ya hii shamba. Koti limeamua.
Ninashukuru kwa serikali iliyoko ya Mheshimiwa Bwana RUTO kwa sababu kusikia malilio ya watu wa Ndevethi, na koti ikaamua shamba linarudi bila kukatwa kitu yoyote. Kwa hivyo ni shukrani.
Now, gender equality activists have conducted a community sensitization for women in Samburu County aimed at educating them on the importance of taking up leadership roles. Now, during an awareness meeting held at Ongata Rongai, the women were called upon to take up leadership ventures and shun community traditions and cultural aspects.
Mimi ni mwanzilishi wa organization inaitwa NEST, Network Empowering Samburu Transformation, na leo hii tuko hapa kwa community ya Samburu kufanya community dialogues on women, importance of women leadership, na tunashirikiana na kikundi ama shirika inajiita Media Focus on Africa. Tunajua kuwa community yetu ya Samburu ni ya patriarchal society, so ni ngumu sana mwanamke kuchaguliwa uongozini katika eneo hii. So tuko hapa kusensitize na kueducate community letu kwa umuhimu ya kuchagua mwanamke. Changamoto mingi ambayo wanawake kwa kaunti ya Samburu wanapitia wakati wanatafuta viti uongozini. Ya kwanza ni kuwa moja ni culture, vile tuko na patriarchal society. Ya pili ni kuwa wanaume wa Samburu County pia wanadumisha mwanamke, so hata yeye kusimama na kutaka hata kutafuta kiti na kuwa ngumu. Na after hii mkutano ya leo community dialogues, tutakuwa na several other community dialogues yenye tutakuwa tunafunza bado community importance ya kuchagua wamama.
For Media Focus on Africa, today we were in Samburu to talk about women in leadership. Our organization, that is Media Focus on Africa, is at the forefront of leading this conversation for equality so that we can fulfill our constitutional requirements of ensuring that at least every gender is represented, whether in elective positions or even in appointive positions in government. We are doing this through the Miss President program, which is a show that we produced and broadcast on KTN last year. And it's an opportunity to show the world, to show the nation, and even here today to show this community that indeed it is possible for women to lead and provide the leadership that is required. So that's why we're here today.
All right, it is 18 minutes past the hour. Thank you so much for making time for this bulletin at this particular hour. The details of some of the stories that we are running at 4 p.m. will be coming your way in our subsequent bulletins at 7 p.m. and at 9 p.m. All right, I'll see you then on the bottom line, KE, at 9 p.m. and we'll be having a conversation on the national dialogue and taking this country forward with this conversation that are supposed to be happening anytime from now. I'll be telling you more about that and the people that I'll be talking to when that hour comes. That is at 9 p.m. tonight. My name is Brian Amwai. Do have yourselves a lovely evening.